Ladies and gentlemen, Addison Rae is on the phone with Bennett on Most Requested Live.
Wonderful.
Hey.
Addison, thanks for hopping on Most Requested Live. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
We're so excited for you. Talk to me about this wonderful album that you just put out into the world. I know you've been working on this thing. I mean, honestly, probably since you were a little kid, no? I mean, this was probably always a dream of yours. And now it's out in the world. How does it feel now?
It feels so incredible, and I feel so lucky. I think what you said is so true. I really have been working on this project for my whole life, it seems. I started dancing when I was little and always was so inspired by so many music artists that danced and sang and created music that felt so true to them. And I think it's such a dream come true now that I get to share what is so true and close to my heart.
Yeah, I always find the debut album to be the most personal, right? Because, you know, what you were saying, like this is something that you've been dreaming about and kind of probably crafting in your mind and maybe in your, childhood bedroom growing up. So it's so cool to have it all come to fruition. And this album is so cohesive. Probably one of the more cohesive albums I've heard in a long time. How long did it, take to craft this album to make it seem and sound so seamless?
Well, I worked with the same producers for the entire album. It's two girls, Luca and Elvira, and it was the whole album is females only, which was a really strong and incredible feeling to have. And I think once we started creating the music, everything kind of flowed and found its place so easily. There was so much trust and dependence and communication and back and forth that went into making the album. And I think it couldn't have sounded so beautifully cohesive without me working with the same girls consistently and us getting to know each other better. And we have such similar tastes and feelings towards music that it really just crafted itself in such a beautiful way.
Truly, like there's no song that kind of sticks out and feels out of place. Everything kind of just flows. So there's 12 tracks on the album. How many songs did you write and produce all together that maybe you just didn't fit this project, or maybe there's a bonus album in the works, or whatever the case may be? How many songs did you guys write all together?
Honestly, we didn't really write any songs that we didn't finish. So the songs that we did write, that made it to the album, they weren't going to get finished unless we knew they were going to be on the project. So, there's a few songs that we tried and started to write, and I think whenever we would feel like it wasn't exactly the feeling that I wanted on the project, we kind of strayed away from it and would start a new idea. So everything that got finished ended up on the album. Everything else was kind of, experiments and playfulness and exploration. But everything that is on the album were the songs that we finished.
I love that. Yeah, the synth pop, the album just seems so dreamy, and it just takes you on like this wild, vibey ride. Like Diet Pepsi was like the perfect entryway, and then High Fashion. My personal favorite is Summer Forever. I love that track. Do you have a personal?
Really?
Oh, I love that song so much. It's on repeat.
Aw.
Is there a personal favorite for you? Like maybe one that you're the most proud of? I know it's tough to probably answer this question. They're all kind of like your babies in a way, but is there one that kind of stands out for you?
Well, I think there's something so beautifully magical about people connecting with the song and having a lot of people connect with it. So I think Diet Pepsi is definitely one that completely changed my life in so many ways. So that one will always have such a special place in my heart because, there's definitely some sort of magic in that song that drew people to it and drew so many people to it. So I will always love and have such a special place for Diet Pepsi in my heart. And that was the first song that I wrote for the project. So there is something really, kismet about that one.
Isn't that why? Like that's the first one you wrote. That's amazing. So it's kind
I
of like,
know, it's crazy.
yeah, it's like foreshadowing for how this project was gonna go for you. Was there like what song took like the quickest to get written and recorded? Like it kind of just flowed right out? Like, was that one of the faster ones that came to be, or was there one that?
Honestly, I think Diet Pepsi came really fast. I think we wrote that song and pretty much it was in the perfect shape after day two. But then I think after that one, maybe New York. New York happened pretty quickly.
It's so cool. I always love hearing like just how all of it came to be, right? Like how the sauce was made, and it kind of gave me vibes of Lana, a little Imogen Heap, like really, really strong debut album. I thought it was
Well, thank you.
such a cool entryway for you. And then, of course, this all leads up to this fall tour. How excited are you to take this project and then go all across the world performing it?
I mean, I am beyond excited. It's been a dream of mine since I was a little girl to be on stage and communicating through music and movement. And so now to be able to kind of take my own imagining of the songs and work with my team who is just so incredible and I'm surrounded by such amazing artists just internally and I'm really excited to work with my choreographer on shaping a beautiful show that can communicate not only through the music but through the movement and the dance and crafting something that feels like a really memorable and immersive experience for everyone that comes.
Yeah, it's got to be so cool to have your hands in all these different aspects of artistry, right? I mean, the writing, producing, recording, and then like you were talking about choreography and performing. Is there a favorite aspect of the job, or do you just love all the different components the same? Is there one that stands out for you?
I mean, I think being in a space where I can feel so free when it comes to dance and creating the music that moves my body has been probably my favorite part. I love creating the visuals for the album, the music videos. I love working with and meeting and creating with people who have such strong passions and desires to create things that feel magical and bigger than us. I think that's something that I really appreciate about the process.
Yeah, we can't wait to see this all come to life in the fall on tour. Before I let you go, we love asking this question on Most Requested Live. The song you wish you wrote, was there a song that kind of gave you inspiration while recording your own project? You're like, oh man, I wish I thought of that one first.
Oh, I mean, most recently, I really love What Was That by Lorde. I think that song is so beautiful and was written so with so much vulnerability and honesty, and I just love her.
100%. I love Lorde, everything she does.
It's so
Oh my God.
amazing.
Addison, thank you so much for the time. Really appreciate it. Congrats on this album, and we can't wait to see you this fall on the road.
Thank you so much. I can't wait either.
Thanks, Addison. Talk soon.
Happy summer.